For the people of Israel, the Jubilee year was a remembrance of God's mercy in the past and a call to extend that mercy to people in the present. Every 50 years, the Jubilee was set aside to re-establish a proper relationship with God, with one another, and with all of creation. It involved the forgiveness of debts, the return of misappropriated land, and a fallow period for the fields. Today, as members of the Church and believers in Christ, we celebrate a new Jubilee. Now our focus is the redemption that Jesus won for us. In the history of the Church, the first Jubilee was proclaimed in 1300 under Pope Boniface VIII. At first, Jubilees were celebrated every 100 years. In 1343, Pope Clement VI reduced them to every 50 years, and in 1470, Pope Paul II lowered them to every 25 years. There have also been extraordinary Jubilee years. For example, in 1933, Pope Pius XI chose to commemorate the 1900th anniversary of the Redemption, and in 2015, Pope Francis proclaimed the Year of Mercy as an extraordinary Jubilee. A Jubilee year has traditionally been marked by a pilgrimage to the Roman basilicas of St. Peter and St. Paul. It now also includes the opening of the Holy Door, as well as a special invitation to the Sacrament of Reconciliation and to prayer. Those who participate in the Jubilee are granted a plenary indulgence. What is a papal bull of indiction? Tradition holds that each Jubilee is proclaimed through the publication of a papal bull of indiction. A bull is an official document, generally written in Latin and bearing the seal, bulla, of the Pope, and indiction is derived from the Latin indicere, to proclaim. Each bull is identified by its opening words, in this case, Spes non confundit, hope does not disappoint. To all who read this letter, may hope fill your hearts. Spes non confundit. 1. Spes non confundit. Hope does not disappoint. Romans chapter 5, verse 5. In the spirit of hope, the Apostle Paul addressed these words of encouragement to the Christian community of Rome. Hope is also the central message of the coming Jubilee that, in accordance with an ancient tradition, the Pope proclaims every 25 years. My thoughts turn to all those pilgrims of hope who will travel to Rome in order to experience the Holy Year, and to all those others who, though unable to visit the city of the apostles Peter and Paul, will celebrate it in their local churches.